What's up guys? So new season is almost started and we have a lot of new renegades to talk about. But in this I don't think there is any renegade except one that gets my interest. And we know that renegades are nerfed and you might think that renegades are not that much important now. If you look at the battle reports of the top players, they are still getting 1 to 2 millions renegade kills. So they are still pretty important. Not as much overpowered as before, they are toned down but still very important part of the game. Now, let's talk about the new renegades. And in my eyes, I think after Megalodon, we haven't got any renegade that has made as big of an impact as him. Because Megalodon was huge, guys. Jair was very awesome renegade, very strong, but when Megalodon come, he just made Jair look like a child. And after that, we had Nereus that was very impressive, a very strong biker renegade, but I still think that he was not that much stronger from Megalodon. And I can understand why this happened because at that time we were dealing with this renegade nerf and a lot of things were changing. So Nereus was good, but he still didn't get as much as love as Megalodon. Now I think it's going to change, and this is the new renegade that I want to talk about. The Duchess. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right or whatever. I'm not going to focus on the name. Now, this renegade, guys, even in the renegade nerf era, I think she is too strong. Her all three skills are just absolutely killer. And I just understand where the game is going with renegade. Now that we have seen that renegades are nerfed, I think what they are going to do now is slowly as the time move on, they are going to give us stronger and stronger renegade skill with more damage, and I think that's how they are going to go. And there will be a time, as I already said in my past video if you are watching my channel, that there will be a time when renegades will be just as strong as before, and I think we are starting to move towards that. Now let's take a look at this renegade. She is a shooter based renegade. The more gunners you are going to use, the more damage she is going to do. She's a agility persona renegade and based on technique attributes. Now let's take a look at her skills. First skill is going to do 1 special damage to 2 random enemy crew member classes. Damage bonus is 75%, and this is just basic first skill. Every renegade kind of have this. Now let's take a look at her second skill. Firstly, deals 2 high special damage to 2 random enemy crew member classes. Damage bonus is going to be 150% at level 1. Now, this is not the end, guys. Next, deal 1 special damage to 8 random enemy crew member classes, and damage bonus is going to be 150% at level 1, affected by technique attributes. And then it's going to repeat the first step, and I think after first step, it's again going to do damage on 8 random enemy crew member classes. Now this skill, guys, is very unique, a very new skill. I haven't seen this skill in any renegade except the new ones, and I'm pretty sure that this skill is going to do insane amount of damage. Not only the damage is 150% at level 1, but it's going to do damage on 8 random enemy crew member classes. With this, we can already see where this is going. Sooner or later, we are going to be at the same point where we got the renegade nerf. Now let's move on to our third skill. Third skill is going to do 1 special damage to enemy crew member classes with most targets. Damage bonus is 150% affected by technique attributes, and it's a sniper mark. What is sniper mark? When your shooter perform a normal attack, they will prioritize marked target. Whatever target this renegade is going to mark, your shooters are going to do damage on him. So let's see where this is going to go. I can see why they have made this renegade a shooter based renegade, because I think she's going to be so strong that they don't want majority of the players in the game to utilize her full power. Most of the time it's going to be only shooters, and it's only going to work in tournaments. But if you're going to use this renegade as a biker player, she's still going to do insane amount of damage, but it's not going to be that crazy on real attacks that it will just completely destroy your opponent. Just like we have before Renegade nerf. Let's see how this is going to go. I'm pretty nervous about this, and I'm also excited about this where it's going. In some ways, I will say that I was a little bit disappointed when Renegades were nerfed. Things were a lot fun back then when Renegades were not nerfed, but let's see where the game is going. And that was the video, guys. Make sure you let me know your thoughts about this Renegade in the comment section, and like the video, subscribe the channel, do all that good stuff. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.